What is going on, world? What's up, everyone? It's Zero here. Today I'm bringing you guys a brand new Starcraft 2 video. This one is featuring two of the best Protoss players on the planet, spawning here in the bottom left hand corner of Blue Shift LE, playing with the blue Protoss pieces. He's currently down in this series, but wants to try to get that series back in his favor. His name is sOs. And his opponent spawning in the top right hand corner of the map, playing with the red Protoss pieces. He's currently up and wants to finish up this series right here and right now. His name is Zest. So, guys and girls, game number one, I gotta say, was absolutely, textbook play by a great Protoss player, that being Zest. I felt that even, everything considered, sOs still held his ground, but it just ended up, that first initial push with the Dark Templar really put him back. So we're going to have to see here in game number two, what is sOs going to do being down, a game. And also, obviously, guys, every game does count because this is the group stages of Blizzcon, which is, of course, the global finals of StarCraft 2. So every game counts. It's a best of three. And, so it's very important to win your group stage games. I mean, that is just, a fact, guys. You really want to see that happen. Or you want to, as a player, you definitely want to win those games in your group stages so you can move on to the bracket play and maybe move on all the way throughout the bracket and try to win the biggest event in StarCraft 2. That being said, though, it does look like both players are going for very similar builds. You can look from that production tab in the top left-hand corner just how similar these build orders are very early on in the PvP matchup, generally speaking. You got the double gateways into the cybernetics core coming in by both players. Two simulators, of course, are coming in as well by both players, so looking pretty standard by both players. We're going to see two adepts now out of both players instead of seeing one player do the adepts and the other doing the stalkers. But we are going to see, of course, the warp gate research by both players. Now, here's something interesting. We are going to see a proxy Stargate coming out of sOs, and I like this a lot. I really like the decision here to go ahead and get that proxy Stargate out, and we'll have to see what he decides to bring in. Most likely either Phoenixes or Oracles. Kind of hard to, it's hard to tell because both these players have kind of thrown, gone for some curveballs here in this game, and we're seeing another curveball right here because Zest is doing the exact same strategy. He's going for the proxy Stargate as well. I wonder if either of these players actually know that this is going on at this point. I don't believe so, at least right now. So similar. This is what I mean, guys, when I say that these players are so similar in skill set. It is absolutely incredible. So we do have a couple of these adepts are now starting to move, across the map here. It does look like, for the most part, sOs is going to go ahead and kind of just shade away here. But it does look like Zest is going to put a couple of shield batteries in, or I should say, sOs is going to put a pylon down in the main base location of Zest. So very interesting decision making by both of these players. Now we are going to see an Oracle that's going to be coming in here very, very shortly, and there is not a lot of there is not going to be too much here to really protect against this. I can say the same though for our Protoss player in blue. He does not have much here to really protect against all of this. There is another gateway that's going to be coming in. Now there is a shield battery down here that is going to be extremely helpful, but this Oracle did so much damage, and once again, here we go. We are going to go ahead and see the stasis ward. Probably going to hit a few of those probes. I don't know if that was the best decision actually by Zest to do the stasis ward over just going after and just killing numerous amounts of probes. I really think that he missed out on an opportunity there to take out a lot of these probes here. Kind of going for an eye there, but that being said, sOs now is going to take a lead because he did a lot of damage on the opposite side of the map. And now we're going to have to kind of wait and see here what both these players do now that the dust is kind of slowly settling here between these two. The question is, are we going to get, some very, what kind of play are we going to see out of Zest here? Because he is now definitely behind by a lot because this Oracle has done so much damage. I mean, just an incredible amount of damage against this army here of sOs. I mean, just unbelievable amounts of damage. sOs doing massive amounts of damage. So there are a couple of oracles now for Zest here. He's going to probably try to do at least a little bit of some damage here, but man, it seems like right now it might be just a little bit too late here. He is going to go after a couple of those probes, but there are going to be phoenixes here to try to deal with all this. Now, beautiful micro here. He is going to get at least a few of these kills, but those phoenixes are going to deal with those oracles so quickly here. And sOs is taking such a substantial lead right now. It is unbelievable. sOs is playing game number 2 brilliantly right now. Finding that proxy Stargate and going after that Stargate here. And now Zest is going to be playing from behind, and the question is he going to be able to get this back in time? As we approach the 6-minute mark in this game, we're starting to see more and more stalkers that are going to be coming out of our our red Protoss player. And right now it just seems like sOs is just building up workers. Both players kind of building up those worker counts. But this worker count of Zest has just been so slowed down. He's got some phoenixes now. sOs has got some phoenixes now that are out. And it looks like he's going to go for a push here. And this push might be the end-all, be-all here, possibly. Those phoenixes are going to come in and start picking up a bunch of those probes here. You got to be so careful. You do not want to lose all these phoenixes, though. And it does look like right now sOs is in a beautiful position right now. Got a stasis ward out near that natural base expansion. He is going for his own natural expansion right now. And this is where it could get very scary for Zest. He's far behind right now, but he's going to need to go ahead and get a natural base up and running here as quickly as possible. Zest does have a proxy pylon here. Not sure if he's probably going to proxy in some what units he's going to proxy in here. Does look like the cancel came in though on that pylon, and it looks like just sOs is on top of everything right now. He's seeing exactly what's going on, and this has been just absolutely brilliant play by our blue Protoss player. I mean, it is just incredible what he's doing right now. He's keeping his opponent at home, not letting him expand at all at this point. And this could become a substantial problem here, as we move into, the later stages of this game. Does look like we are going to start seeing immortals coming out of sOs. So sOs is kind of just transitioning just fine. And it now looks like there is going to be an army here. GG is called. And sOs evens up the score against his opponent, playing absolutely textbook play with the Stargate units. I hope you guys did enjoy this game between sOs and Zest, and if you guys did, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for new, stay positive, and as always, I will see you guys all in the next one. Peace.